Welcome back to Studentomics TV. Martin Dasco.
Trevor Park Squares here.
As you graduate college or as you go through your 20s, one thing that pops up a lot is networking events.
Yeah.
You know, social events, gatherings, things of that nature. Like, you know, when you're looking for a job or looking to upgrade.
Yeah, or expand your business.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
just make friends.
Well, I have friends. I guess.
Do you?
Do you
Where
have
are
any
they?
friends?
Yes,
Well,
I have plenty of friends. We
well,
go
they're all-
axe throwing all the time. It's great.
You don't. So I remember you actually, you know, we talk a lot about business and you brought up a networking event. Tell us about it.
Well, it's happened a couple of times where I've been invited to these networking conferences, you know, how to better yourself. And then I get to them and realize these things are basically like multi-level marketing.
How to better yourself.
How to better yourself if you just give us $1,000 and we'll make you the perfect person.
So what happened? What was your experience? Go on.
Well, as soon as I knew what it was, I knew I'm not going to fall for this. But I just wanted to kind of sit there and hear it out, you know. I knew what it was going to be, but I wanted to hear what they were going to say.
Yeah.
And they're so much like, you know, we want to help you. We do this because we love helping you. And like they said that so much. And then on the screen at one point it popped up, the fee was $700.
Wow.
And the guy didn't even point that out. He just kept talking.
That's no joke. $700
for a weekend.
So this event was pretty much selling you a weekend.
Yeah, $700 weekend, and they're like, you know, it's not about the money. You'll make hundreds of thousands in your life. What is $700?
First of all, $700 is a lot of money. I mean, I struggle with handing over $700. Ooh, that's. And they made it seem casual.
Oh yeah, well they didn't even point it out at first. I remember it popped up on the screen, and I was just like,
Wow.
what is that? $700 for what? And then finally get around to it. Oh, like it's. You know, money shouldn't matter, so just give us all your money because money doesn't matter.
Yeah. Wow. So did you end up, like, how was this $700 weekend? Did you end up going?
No, I did not go.
Why not? It's
I decided
$700.
immediately before they even started pitching it that I was not going to sign up for this.
But you would have been a better person. They told you that you would.
Or I could do it for free, you know, and figure it out on my own.
So this is the paradox here. We're all about investing in yourself. And then obviously not everything will be a good investment. So here's two things I need to tell you about networking events. One, you need to know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
So like,
Are they people you want to network
yeah, or yeah, any of these like conferences, events. Who's going to be there? Like, will your friends be there? Will there be peers? Will there be people to interact with? Who's speaking? Like,
with? Are there people who are on your same level and
yeah,
like?
and if you see like it's like I don't want to name anybody. I don't know. Like Tony Robbins is telling you how to be a better version of yourself. Yes, that could be very beneficial, but is that worth $1,000 when you're broke? And,
Right.
And the second thing is like, what do you get? So let's just say it's going to be a motivational thing. It's like, okay, what do you get at this event? Do you get practical advice? Do you get to like have access to a network? Do you get to go for lunch with people? Do you get a dinner with this? Like,
Well, not with Tony, but they probably do give you practical advice. But this is practical advice you probably could just find off YouTube anyways for free.
that's the thing. Most of these events are all about wow instead of how.
Oh yeah, it's only pitching you. We're gonna change your life forever. Like you can actually do that on your own. If you really want to self-improve, you can do it. You don't need to sit down and spend $700 on a course. Well,
So like,
yeah.
what did they tell you what you would get for this weekend?
No, well, it's like the self-discovery. You know, we're going to get to the bottom of what's holding you back. And it was funny because at one point they were asking people, like, what do you want out of this course? And I had already decided I'm not signing up for this. But I wanted to put my hand up.
Oh, no, you're done.
I like to public speak, so I wanted to put my hand up and say something. And they're like, well, what do you want out of this, young man? And I was like, well, I want the motivation to achieve my goals. Like, I just wanted to say something into the microphone.
That's so lame.
I don't know. It was pretty stereotypical. So then after, this is what I get for saying that. They flock me like, so you're gonna sign up, right? And I was like, no, I want time to think about it. Like, what's there to think about? Don't you want to achieve your goals? What did you say into the mic? Don't you want that? And I was like, I knew what they were doing, so I just kind of stood there like, I'll think about it. And they're going off like, see that right there? That's what's holding you back. And yeah, it was an interesting experience. I don't regret going. I would have regretted signing up for it.
Wow, yeah, I hear you. And like I just said, you have to know who's going and who's going to be there and what you're going to get. And I'm all for networking events. I'm all for conferences. Just please know that. And also, before we move to the next thing, please remember that a lot of these events are filled with losers. Like a lot of networking events are just losers begging each other for jobs. Like someone with a job does not go to a networking event, you know, for the purpose of networking. Because I get this all the time. People email me and they're like, I'd like to foster a community of growth. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Or they'll be like, do you want to network? I'm like,
Is that like a date?
yeah. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, we're gonna sit there and what? It makes no
Network.
sense.
Maybe they don't understand like I've gone out for coffee with like authors to pick their brains, but I tell them that like like I tell them this is what I want to do. Can we meet for coffee and can I pick your brain about specific things about that? And then those go great. We meet for coffee. I don't ask them for their life story because I already know who they are.
You should know. And
You should already research who you're sitting down. Don't ask them these vague things. Tell me about yourself. You're not interviewing them for a job. You're asking for their advice on specific things. So like one of my ideas is I want to make a history book for kids. So I met with an author who's made history books for kids and I asked him about that process. Not like, why did you do this? What inspired you? I want to do the same thing. I don't need to know what inspired him. I want to know what were the steps he took to get there.
I had somebody ask me recently, they're like, do you have any advice for me? I'm like, yeah, ask better questions.
Well, yeah, like what was he asking for advice for?
I don't know.
Yeah, like
it could have been anything.
Advice for, here's some advice. You go to Jamaica, man. It's wonderful this time of year.
Yeah, like what do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
So
That is good advice.
so if you don't have a lot of money, then start off slow. Start off with like Trevor said, taking someone out for coffee or trying to go for book signings or book launches, things that are 20, 30, less than $100.
Yeah.
When you already, let's say you got $400, $500, you want to invest into your business.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I go to at least 2-3 conferences a year. It costs a few grand, but I know exactly what I'm getting.
Okay.
Here's the 3 steps I want you to follow. Know why you're going to this event. So let's say you find a conference, it's $300 and it's about video work, how to make better videos. So you would go knowing that you want to.
Well, yeah, because then that's specific. Like, there's a big difference between going to these conferences trying to sell you on self-improvement and then taking courses on improving your skills. Yeah, I would pay for a course on how to get better video editing skills.
It's like imagine
that's something I could use, and that's specific.
Yes.
It's not a vague, improve your life today. What does that mean? What are they going to tell me?
Exactly. Never go for vague events.
Yeah.
If someone promises to improve your life, change your inner passion, help you find what sets your soul on fire, that means nothing.
Well, that's marketed towards people who don't know what they want.
Exactly.
In their life.
They're taking advantage of poor people like you. You've been to a few of these, right?
Well, yeah. If you're lost, I had a bit more specific goals than that.
But I'm saying at the time you're lost. Now
yes,
you're not.
and they can see that, and they say like telling you want to improve your life. Well, everybody does, but you need specific goals in life.
Spending $700 will not improve your life.
And I just want to be happy. Well, what makes you happy? More
go
money?
for a jog. Go for a jog.
Yeah, like you need to have specific goals.
And second of all, before you go to this event, after you've researched it, you know why you're going. You have to accomplish something. You can't just show up empty-handed. I've seen this a lot I've been to like meetups and stuff, and like I've been to conferences, and it's the most annoying thing is meeting people that have done nothing at all. This isn't to say that you're a loser, but like, let's just say like I want to get into video work. I would at least try to edit some videos,
Yeah, have a page,
own
a camera.
Yes. I've met so many people at events, you'd be shocked. Like I've been to like a lot of book signings, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm just here to discover my passion. I'm like, well, like that's so lame. Like I don't.
Well, like yeah, it's good that they want to, but you should probably figure that out fast
before you spend $700, $500.
Figure out your passion. I don't know, because like I've always been a hobbyist, so I've known for already a decade now what my passions are.
Yeah.
It was a matter of turning them into a business.
So now when you go to events, you know exactly like they're very specific. All the events you go to are very specific. You do a lot of train history, and when you go to
problem with that?
You go to transit events, and you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, but I don't expect to meet millionaires at these events.
Yeah, but you've already accomplished something, so people are like, okay, who are you? Like, oh, I'm Trevor, the transit historian. Here's what I've done about transit, right?
Yes.
And they know who you are. So if you've accomplished nothing, please don't waste your money. If you want to go to a fitness convention, try to at least get in shape or try to get some clients. Try to do something before you get to this event.
Yeah.
Or else it's really awkward for you and the other person.
And I think like if you're lost on how to find your passions, like maybe stop watching TV and try things. Be a hobbyist. If you're still stuck at this day one, I don't know what I want to do with my life. You got to figure that out before asking for advice on how to improve your life.
Actually, I had a friend, Thomas. I hope he's listening. I hope he's watching.
Yeah.
He messaged me. He goes, "Oh, I want to go to this conference. It's gonna help you 10x your life, double up, blah blah blah." None of that means anything.
It's really vague.
I feel bad.
You still need specific goals.
Yeah, I feel bad 'cause I was kind of a jerk to him. He goes, "Do you want to come?" I'm like, "No, there's no chance I'm going to this event. Like zero chance." And then he gave me the usual, "Oh, you know, you gotta believe in yourself." I'm like, "No." I'm like,
Martin, I think, out of all people, Martin is a man who believes in himself.
That's a fact. So I told this guy, I'm like, "Look, man, you're trying to make money. You're trying to grow a side hustle. I respect that. Make some money first. You can't invest in yourself if it doesn't lead to anything, or you have nothing to no foundation to build this off of."
And set your sights on something specific.
Yeah, don't go to events
saying, "I want to
network.
improve my life." Well, that can mean so many different things for so many different people.
And then
I was just gonna say that chasing money might not always make you happy.
we're excited about today's topic.
Yeah,
Right?
like don't be broke. Like obviously, we're all about like finances here, but your life goal shouldn't be to make more money. Like it is, but you should have something specific. Like I want to be a doctor. I want to be an entrepreneur in this field.
Yeah.
Be specific in your goals.
Going to events that teach you how to get rich will not get you rich. I hate to say this.
No.
You already knew that, and we're just reminding you. And the third step in this whole networking thing, and I hate the word networking because like every conversation is technically networking. If I see you at the gym, we crack jokes, well, we're networking.
Yeah.
And it makes you sound creepy as AF, if you tell people let's network. So third step to conferences is follow up. Follow up or die. So whatever you did, catch up with people and make sure you get to keep in touch with everyone that you've met.
Yeah, get their emails and send them an email just saying like, it's great meeting you. Maybe ask a specific question so that they respond to your email.
And follow up on the things you're supposed to do, or else it's all a waste of time.
Yeah, if you say you're going to do something, do it. That's a whole nother lesson now.
Thanks for watching Studionomics TV. Let us know about any events you got coming up or you've been to and how you felt about them. Thank you.